boxing has just been rocked by another major scandal. Gervonta "Tank" Davis, known for his devastating knockouts, has been arrested in connection with a fight-fixing investigation. The controversy centers around his recent match against Lamont Roach, a fight that left fans outraged. Now, legal authorities are digging deep, and things are getting worse. Reports suggest there's financial proof directly linking Tank to the alleged...
He didn't get hit with a punch. He didn't turn his back like he wanted to quit. It's just like when you get a thumb in the eye, it's a pop.
He did turn his eye. He did turn his back.
But he didn't turn his back like he was going to quit, like you've seen some guys turn. He obviously mentioned that he had something in his eye, and it wasn't from a punch. It was time in between the shots. I think that by the time he wanted that, or he took a knee. But I think in the rules, it states that you're allowed to do that. If you go back and you read some of the rules, I know a lot of people are complaining about it, but I think it was upheld in New York that it was okay for him to do that. I think part of the rules state that it was okay. As a coach on the other side, I would have.
Yeah. Of course, right? Of course.
But that's not all. Just when it seemed like things couldn't spiral any further, Tank's former mentor, Floyd Mayweather, has completely distanced himself from the scandal. For the first time, Floyd has broken his silence, and he's not backing Tank. Instead, he's implying this could be the end of Davis's career. So what really happened? Did Tank throw the fight on purpose? Was illegal money involved? And what did Floyd say that convinced fans that Tank is finished? The latest reports are
Insiders
shocking.
claim Davis
is now at the center of a fight-fixing investigation that could shake the boxing world.
No, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me regardless. I told him to leave his mom's and the people home, and he still brung them. It's crazy, man. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad, man. But it's all love. He been talking a little too much too. I've been peeping, so it's close. So we'll see Saturday night.
I mean, he said he feels like you've been talking a little bit too much. What do you take away from that? And do you feel that you have been talking a little too much, or is it just more of a confidence that I know what I can do?
Yeah, what I'm supposed to say when they ask me questions. What I'm supposed to say?
Yeah.
Oh, he going to do, like, normally 9 times out of 10, the questions start with, oh, Tank's a knockout power puncher, blase, blase. What are you going to do? Yeah, what? Yeah. I'm going to say what I got to say. I know what I can do. That's what I'm supposed to.
You bring your mother?
She right there. You ain't hear her ask, why the fuck was you leave me?
What?
I mean, that's just out her mouth, straight up.
Why do you bring her?
What you mean why I bring her? She love to see me whoop ass. See? I bet. Yeah, what you ain't too shy saying what you gonna do, right?
I am now.
You are now?
Yeah.
Why?
Mom Deuce right there.
Nah.
So, what exactly is Tank Davis accused of? It all started when investigators picked up on suspicious betting patterns surrounding some of his recent fights. Odds shifting in strange ways, insiders placing huge bets, and outcomes that didn't quite add up. But the fight that really set off alarms? His latest showdown with Lamont Roach. Going in, most people saw it as an easy win for Tank. Let's be honest, he's a knockout machine, and hardly anyone gave Roach a real chance. The odds were stacked against him, and analysts were already discussing Tank's next opponent before the fight even began. But once the bell rang, everything changed. Roach came out aggressive, controlling the pace and landing cleaner shots. This was not what fans expected. Tank was supposed to dominate, but instead he looked off, out of rhythm, and uncomfortable. And the numbers back it up. According to CompuBox, Roach threw and landed more punches than Tank throughout the 12 rounds. He wasn't just surviving. He was taking the fight to one of boxing's most feared punchers. As the fight went on, the momentum clearly shifted. Tank was still dangerous, but he was getting outboxed, and his frustration was written all over his face.
Really in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won, and I can't wait to do.
Then came the moment that left everyone stunned. Tank Davis took a knee. Yes, you heard that right. The knockout king, known for putting opponents to sleep, willingly dropped to one knee in the middle of the fight. In boxing, that's usually a sign that a fighter is hurt, exhausted, or ready to quit. But here's where it gets even stranger. The referee didn't start a count. No warning, no stoppage, nothing. He just let it go as if it...
He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. Show these niggas tank. Show these niggas tank. Every time I'm down, he's up there tank.
So, what was Tank's excuse? After the fight, he claimed that grease from his hair got into his eye, forcing him to take a knee to wipe it off. But let's be real, if this were any other fighter, the referee would have immediately started a count. In boxing, taking a knee is always ruled a knockdown. No debate, no exceptions, that's just the rule. Yet, in this case, the ref ignored.
I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing in there. I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that.
For some reason, referee Steve Willis let Tank continue like nothing happened. No count, no warning, just a free pass. This bizarre decision only added to the growing suspicion.
Told y'all in every single interview, this whole press run, when the fight got announced, I put belt to ass, and you can see that's what I do.
Lamont, you threw more punches and you landed more punches than Tank. How were you able to do this tonight?
What'd I just tell you? I'm him. I'm telling you that. I'm one of the best fighters in the world, man. And it showed tonight. He probably wasn't welling when he said the grease got in his eye, but if you voluntarily take a knee and the rest start counting, it should be a knockdown. If that's a knockdown, I win the fight. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not banking on that knockdown to win. I just thought I pulled it out.
What happens next?
Shit, I hope we can run it back. I want to run it back for sure. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. And, thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for hating me. I'll be right back on this same very stage again, like I belong.
Congratulations, Lamont. A breakthrough performance. Really putting your name out there.
Thank you.
Let's send it back to ringside and more Ronaldo.
Let's go back to ringside for a closer look. Everyone saw it. The commentators, the fans, even Tank's own corner. The crowd erupted, social media went wild, and people watching at home were screaming at their screens. How could something so obvious be ignored? Then, things got even shadier. Mid-round, Tank's trainer, Calvin Ford, jumped into the ring. That should have been an automatic disqualification. No coach is ever allowed to step in while a fight is still going. But the referee? He did nothing. No warning, no point deduction, no disqualification, just let it slide. At this point, fans weren't just questioning the officiating. They were calling the entire fight a setup Boxing has had its fair share of scandals, but this wasn't just bad judging. This was a world champion being accused of deliberately throwing a fight.
It was a good night for the sport. Didn't get what the decision I want, but we didn't get a loss either, so I felt like I won it, you know, the last couple rounds, so it's cool. Lamont is a great fighter. Hopefully I could get that rematch, because I know what I can do in a fight, but it's cool.
Tank, how much does it hurt to have the draw on your record now? And do you think it's going to stand as some sort of like renewed motivation for you, like the guys were saying, you know, as you proceed through these next couple fights?
Yeah, it just put, you know, food to the fire and things like that, fuel to the fire, but it's cool. It's cool. The draw is okay. It's all right. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. I definitely could have. That was on me, too. That was on me for sure. Because I ain't pick it up when I supposed to pick it up. And I could have definitely did more. Definitely did more.
You knew Floyd Mayweather wouldn't stay silent on this. His history with Tank has always been complicated. Floyd discovered him, gave him a platform, and helped shape his career. Without Mayweather, Tank might never have become the superstar. But things changed when Tank left Mayweather Promotions. That move signaled the start.
What dirt? What's the name of it? I'm not sure you got your people. Y'all all stepping, huh? Bring that, man. Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know. He don't like Frank. What that mean? I love lemon. I don't like Floyd, motherfucker. No, you don't. DJ do the trash talk, make you miss.
Try to keep up with himself. This real,